All right. Okay. So I'm going to be playing a game here. Well, it's not really a game, but I'm going to have Facebook over here and I'm going to have YouTube over here. For the YouTube over here, I will, I will not be using names because I will not, for the YouTube part, which is you guys, I will not be doing using the names that of the people that are talking to me on the Facebook end because I do not want to invade privacy or anything. But today's video we are doing makeup and real talk. So I'm gonna have to kind of play games. Not really play games. I want to see if I can move the computer to over here so that I'm not trying to look in two different directions. So let's see if we can do it this way. There we go. Don't mind the child. This is my youngest. She just woke up. And the middle is back there hiding. And the oldest is still sleeping. But anyway, so like I said, now that I got both of you, all of you in the same direction here, we're going to go ahead and do makeup and real talk because I promised you guys a video after Mother's Day and I did not do it. So I'm doing it now. But I do want to know, how was your guys' Mother's Day? What did you do for your mom, or what did you do as a mom? You know, did you have fun? I did. I got kind of sort of sent to bed early. How rude. And then my husband stayed up, which I can't handle. I am so used to sleeping with him that when he's not in bed, it's like, but my oldest came and snuggled me until I fell asleep. And then my kids woke me up in the morning and brought me out. And I got this. It's a fur mama because I am a fur mom. I'm a fur mom of 6. 4 dogs, 2 cats. As if the 3 kids wasn't enough. But no. I got a fur mama. Then my little pillow stays behind me. And then I got a teddy bear that's holding a teddy bear. That is cute. I mean, tell me that's not cute. A teddy bear holding a teddy bear. But I decided to name them Melody and Maya. And then I did not got roses. Yay, I love roses. And I got breakfast. My honey made hash browns and pancakes and eggs and bacon. And then we watched TV and relaxed. It was a wonderful day. I really loved it. Oh, no, not pancakes, French toast. My bad. Correction there. Okay, but I'm still curious to know what y'all did for Mama's Day. Was it good? Was it fun? Did you make sure to make your mama feel special and loved for her day? Let's see. So I'm going to be multitasking here with makeup and real talk. So if you have watched the first 2 videos, you know that we have discussed self-love. And in self-love, it's a lot of letting go of the past. Things that hurt you, things that broke you down, things that were meant to destroy you for the sole purpose of being a better you. Holding on to all that negativity, it doesn't do you any good whatsoever. It just hinders you from true love. And true love is your own. Many of you don't know this, but I found that this works phenomenally. CBD, at first I show you, and then I show you. Okay, so this is body butter. It's CBD body butter for pain relief. Now, I don't really have pain in my face, but it helps because it gets into your system. And it looks like that. And it's really good, thick stuff, but it lasts for a long time. I don't know why I never did CBD prior. I was on like pain medication and stuff for my issues, but I found that the CBD stuff helps really good. But I like to use this as a moisturizer because of how it works and the fact that you don't really need that much. And it feels good, and hey, it smells good. Okay, it smells good. because it's huckleberry. And I don't really like huckleberry except for huckleberry butter on my bread. But that is about the extent of me and huckleberry, except for this. But anyway, now that we got the moisturizer on and we want to let that sit for a minute. I've learned over the course of many, many years, and as I've said before, it took me a long time to get to where I am today, where I can look at myself and go, you know what? And just like I said, and in the other two videos, which if you haven't watched it, you really got to go check them out. They're all over the place, but that's just me. I've been through, I'll get through has been my biggest push, my biggest motto, because it couldn't be any more true. If you've been through it and you're still here, there is so much more for you to go through, whether it's good or bad. Those bad situations where you feel like you just can't hold on anymore, you just want to let go. Those are the ones, once you get through it, that you can look back and be like, I survived that. If I can survive that, I can survive anything. And you keep pushing and you keep trying and you keep going. But through all of it, you have to love yourself. You have to know that you can do it. So with the whole self-love, number one is letting go. That is the first thing you need to do for yourself. And it's not for the other person, because Lord knows where they are. For all we know, they could be off living life to the fullest, having a good time, not even thinking twice about you or what they did to you. They're off doing their thing. And it could even be choices you made. All those choices you made, whether good or bad, led you to where you are today. For me, I went through a lot of bad experiences, a lot of bad experiences, things that people should never go through. And at the same time, I also made choices that impacted who I am now. And some of them are really bad. I shouldn't have done them. But I cannot go back and change the past. I cannot go back and rewrite everything that was done, because it's already done. That's like when you spill a glass of water, you can't get the water back into the cup the way it was before you spilled it. So you clean it up and you move forward. And that's the same thing with yourself and with the things you go through. You can't change what has already happened, but you definitely can change what's going on now and what will go on in the future. And that is important and it's imperative. And before I continue, next step, now that we got the moisturizer set in, is lip primer. And this was back when I did Younique like 2 years ago. And I still have some. But that's probably because I didn't put makeup on every day. But that's okay. So now that I got that part out, so once you've realized that you cannot change the past and you're ready to move forward, if it helps, and this helps some people, and there's many different ways to do it. One way you can do it is to go find a place that you feel is the most serene, most calm, most... and scream it all out. Scream everything out. Yes, exactly. Go to places that bring you inner peace. It makes you happy being there. It gives you comfort. If you can't get there because it's far away, find the next best and keep going until you find the place that just resonates for you. And when you get there, scream it out. Scream all of it out. Everything that's ever happened to you that was bad, just let it out. If you don't want to do that, because you're afraid people might hear you, write it down, all of it. Write it down as if you were writing a book. And you can do one of two things with that. You can either keep it to look back on later and say, wow, whew, I've been through some stuff, but I also got through it, and dang, or you can burn it, because I've heard for a lot of people burning it, love you too, burning it is kind of like a way of letting it go. So you could do that too. There's many different ways. You just got to find the one that works for you, that truly helps you let go. And the key to this is you have to truly, truly, truly be willing to let it go. You can't hold on to any of it anymore, because if you're going to only partially let it go, then you're only partially going to benefit, and you're only going to partially move forward. And you might be thinking, well, I move forward just fine. I'm living life to the fullest. Okay, so let me ask you, have you ever spent time looking in the mirror and just being able to go, I've been through, I'll get through, I am beautiful, kind of a thing? Have you been able to like truly look at yourself in the mirror and love all of you? Or do you stop at every point and every scar and every mark and everything and go, oh, I don't like this, and ugh, I don't like that, and this is from this and that is from that? If that's what you're doing, then you don't truly love you yet. And I know it's probably hard to believe, but trust me, it is true. Because I've learned that. I've reached the point where I can look in the mirror and look at myself and go, darn, I'm looking good today, messy hair and all, because I love me some me. Love you some you, because you are your biggest critic. You are the one that gives yourself those high fives and those pats on the back and all that good stuff. And so if you don't fully love you, then it's not a genuine loving yourself. And everybody needs to genuinely love themselves. I do have a brow palette. Don't quite remember where the heck I put it. So I'm going to show you guys a way to do it in case you don't have a brow palette. If you happen to have browns that match your natural color, then go ahead and find that. For me, it's going to be this brown right here. Because, yeah, we're always works in progress. That is the biggest thing, is we're always works in progress. So after you find your eyeshadow that's going to work for your brows, because you misplaced the brow palette, let's see, there we go. You don't want, for me personally, I don't want to ever like have them so drawn on that they look like they're not mine. What I like to do personally is just kind of follow my brow line and just kind of darken it up a little bit so that they stand out just a little bit more. Ooh, I had one from Unique and I just don't know where to put it. My youngest here says that my oldest has it, so that's okay. But I would definitely love to try it out. That is for sure. But loving yourself is the hardest thing to do, but once you do it, I can promise you, and you have to give this time. You can't just be like, yep, okay, so I let everything go and I tried looking at myself in the mirror and like, I was like, yeah, I love you and I love myself and all that good stuff, and nothing. I don't feel any different. That's just like with anything you do. You don't go to a gymnastics class and the first day have all the tricks down. You don't. You give it time. You practice. You work at it. And you keep pushing yourself until you get it. So that's with the self-love. It's the same thing. You push and you push and you keep trying until you're just like, nothing anybody says affects you. Because you have found that love for yourself that's not self-centered, because you don't want to reach the point where you're arrogant, self-centered, and cocky and you think you're better than everybody, because that's not it. That is the self-love I'm talking about, is the kind where when people are like, oh my God, you're so fat. Ew, you should just go to the gym and lose weight. Or better yet, kill yourself. You can look at them and go, you know what, honey? I've come a long way from where I was. I am not the person I used to be. And you know what? It's okay that you feel that way about me, because maybe you're just expressing your own insecurities in a form of bullying somebody else. Hopefully you find the same kind of love I found for myself, for yourself, and learn to love you genuinely despite everything you've been through. Have a nice day. Wish them well. People don't believe me, and people don't believe the whole thing of kill them with kindness. When you start responding negatively to negative people, the negativity just continues because they get people to join in with them. And now you've got a whole bunch of people, whether you know them or not, going after you because you gave them the ammunition to do so. So now, if you take away the ammunition and you're just like, you know what, cool, have a nice day, and you leave it be, and trust me, I need to hear this for myself because I am just as bad on social media as everybody else. I'm just like, kind of thing. But if you are just like, don't let it bother you. Truly, don't let it bother you. Don't let it have an effect on you. You know, ignore their comments. If you can't think of something nice to say to them to kind of get them to knock it off and back off, the best method is to ignore them. You know, like there's this issue, especially on Facebook, which is right here on my phone. With Facebook, it can be the worst because, oh my Lord, the people that come out, they just want to go after you for everything. They don't like what you post. They don't like what you comment. They don't like videos that you post. They don't like this. They don't like that. And one thing I've tried to tell a lot of people, and there's the eyebrows. The thing I've tried to tell people is, look, you have multiple options at your disposal, but this is my biggest thing. And this goes for even on YouTube and some of the hateful comments that show up on YouTube. There's options. You have, okay, let's go with Facebook first. With Facebook, option 1, unfollow. Option 2, unfriend. Option 3, hide post. Option 4, hide notifications. Option 5, scroll on by. If you're taking the time to comment, that means you watched it and you're going to express to me that you don't like it and don't want me posting it on my page. But here's the catch. The Facebook page I've created, and this is for anybody, the Facebook page you've created is attached to an email you created. And it is on a device that you bought, or maybe it was a gift, but that's irregardless. It is a device that is in your possession. And so, being all that, you can post whatever you want on your page. The fact that other people feel the need to watch it and then comment that they don't like it and don't want to see that kind of stuff, it's like, well, you wouldn't have even known what it was about if you hadn't watched it. But you chose to watch it, and now you're going to give me grief. Don't watch it then. And most importantly, if you did watch it and you didn't like it, why do you have to tell me you didn't like it? Just scroll on by and continue your day. Because it is not your place to tell anybody what they can and cannot post. But regardless of that, the comments that come flooding out are just ridiculous and inconsiderate, and really shows that in most cases, people don't care about other people. They don't care about the right to agree to disagree. They just want to have an argument. And that's really sad because, you know, there is no reason why you can't just be like, you know what, I don't want to deal with this, block. It really truly is not that hard. Or just don't watch it. Whatever the case is, you don't have to participate in it. You don't have to watch it. And you don't have to be mean about your comments either, because that's just really, honestly, unnecessary and uncalled for. And then when people come after you for it, it just continues and it just starts a huge unnecessary fight about nothing. Continuing on with makeup while we continue talking. But this is from LA Colors. It's a shimmering loose eyeshadow. And it comes with a brush, but I don't really care for the brush. And I always do my eyes first because I really don't want to get makeup all over my foundation once I get that on. But start being more kind in your comments with other people. Just because you don't like something they post doesn't mean you got to be mean about it. There's no need for that. I'm going to use this brush to go all over because I kind of want to do an all over color. But anyway, that's one way to start. The next way to start is to be more positive with yourself. Like, truly be more positive about you. Do what makes you happy, not what makes others happy. Do what brings you joy, not what brings other people joy. Do what makes you feel good inside and out, not what makes other people feel good inside and out. And I forgot a step because no, I didn't. Never mind. Yes, I did. Okay, hold on. We can do this. There we go. That's a quick and easy removal. What I forgot to do, primer. At least for the lids to get started. But anyway, it's a chain. It's a chain. It really is. And in self-love, and what I've learned is that what I have learned is that it's in everything you do. It's in the way you talk to other people. It's in the way you treat other people. It's in the way you treat yourself. Because the way you treat other people is a reflection of your inner insecurities, your inner demons, your inner issues. And like I said, that's just something I've learned the hard way. You know, how you treat others is a reflection of yourself. And you might take physical good care of yourself, you may not. But do you take good care of yourself inside, mentally, emotionally? Or are you the type that likes to make everything look wonderful to everybody else, but behind closed doors, cry, you feel depressed, you feel worthless, insecure, like you just don't belong? You know, we all feel that. But if we want to be happier, if we want to know what genuine, unconditional love is, we got to start with ourselves. And we start by remembering that everybody that we come into contact with, everybody has their own personal storm that they're going through. No matter how good their life looks like on the outside, there's issues. There's things that we don't know about because we don't spend 24/7 with these people. So we don't know all of what they're going through. We don't know the struggles that they're facing. Even YouTubers, they spend their entire day, and don't worry, it's not going to stay this way. YouTubers spend most of their days doing videos for people. You know, they spend most of their time trying to bring happiness or knowledge or something to other people. And behind the camera, when it's facing them, and, you know, in a sense, all eyes are on them, you know, everything looks wonderful. Everything looks great. Everything looks fantabulous. But once the cameras are off, who knows what kind of relationship they're stuck in or what's going on. Nobody knows. And that's the part that we all need to understand is even the bully must be going through something or he wouldn't be being a bully. You know, it's not like people, well, I can't say that because I don't know for sure. But I don't believe that people just wake up one day and they're like, today I am going to be a bully. There's things that go on in their personal world that lead them to that. And they might just need somebody to be kind. And if you've tried being kind and there's just still being assholes, I really don't know what to say. But, self-love is something that is the hardest thing to do, or one of the hardest things to do, because, you know, if people are constantly telling you how horrible you are, how bad you are, how insignificant you are in many different ways, it's really hard to get to that point where you can love yourself. But what you have to do is rewrite everything. Like, seriously, rewrite it all. If somebody tells you you're fat and disgusting and ugly, tell yourself, you are super fabulous. You are super beautiful. And you know what? It's all good. Really. The self-love you give, the love you give to yourself is extremely important. And this is why. When you can love yourself unconditionally, wholeheartedly, inside and out, it radiates something different. There's just this glow that you get. It boosts your confidence. And confidence, that's a beautiful thing. You know, so when you can just give it your all, and you are so full of love for yourself, I can't even, people look at you different. They want to know, why are you so happy now? Why, what is it about you now? Because now you look so confident. You look so well put together. Because I learned to love myself through all the good times and the bad. And when you do that, and the primer, guys, if I'm not dropping everything, is also from Younique. But anyway, and I lost stuff because I'm a mood. Confidence helps a lot of people. It helps you because it makes you feel better. And, you know, other people see that and they're like, I want to be confident too. I want to live myself like that. And so you start helping other people, and you're still helping yourself. Because as I've said in other videos, when you're giving advice to somebody else, it might just be what you needed to hear. So we got the cold shimmer. And so you start to exude it outside. It starts inward and it becomes outward. After it becomes outward, and more people start to see it, then those that truly love you, they start to see it and they start to love you even more. And then you can give that purest love to them. And for me, that's huge. You know, loving somebody else to the extent of how you love yourself, in my opinion, that is just super phenomenal. And I don't know if I can say anything more about, give me a second here. I don't know if I can say anything more about loving yourself, except that it is the key to many, 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 many things. Hold on. Responding to somebody here on YouTube. I guess in all honesty, I just really want people to love themselves. If you guys haven't gotten that yet, that is really important to me. That people love themselves despite everything. And whether you're Facebook watching, YouTube watching, if you have any questions, maybe I missed something, maybe I didn't catch something, maybe I didn't explain something more, please feel free to leave a comment, because I am more than happy to help you out with that. Eventually, I do want to get to where we're talking about relationships and how we can work through having better relationships. But while we're getting there, that'll be another topic for another day. Today, I'm going to do a little bit of blissful, kind of right in my crease. Oh no, I think I'll do Paragon because that looks really pretty. Paragon. My kids brought this home from Washington. But anyway, if you're watching or have watched, there's a lot of things I understand. There's a lot of things I know that most people don't think I do or don't think I would. And so if you have ideas of things I could talk about, if you have ideas or if there's something more that you think I should talk about, specifically, so that I'm not like all over the place, I would love to see your thoughts. I would love to answer questions. I would love to I would bless you. I'm waiting till you're done. Are you done?
I think.
You think? Kiddos. I really would love, because it doesn't matter if you're male or female. If there is something that you think I should talk about, I will. If you have questions, I'm happy to answer them. I don't care really who you are. I'm happy to help. I really am. And it's pretty much just ingrained in me to be helpful. I wouldn't know what to do if I couldn't help people or if I didn't. I've tried, like, keep away from the drama, keep away from the all the negatives, keep away from all the whatnots. But I realized that, you know what? Throughout all of it, I'm helping other people. And that is important to me. So we're doing it like that because that looks really cool, especially with the gold shimmer. My makeups are from all over the place. I don't really have one specific brand. I do like the gold shimmer, because let's start talking about makeup now. Let's get off the touchy subject and talk about fun, which is makeup for me anyway. I don't have one really select palette of colors. Some of mine are from Wish, some are from Walmart, some are from Ipsy. I just got colors from everywhere. But I wanted to do makeup and have fun today. With that. What are, and this is not a makeup topic, sorry. What are some of y'all's favorite things to do that just bring you peace? Like, what do you like to do that makes you happy? What do you like to do that makes you feel like you can take on the world? Like, there's nothing you can't do. Because I'd love to know. For me, being with my family really makes me happy. Bless you again. You're welcome. Being with my family really makes me happy. Doing makeup makes me happy. Doing videos, whether people watch or not, whether they like and subscribe or not. I just like to do it because it makes me happy. And even if I only help one person ever throughout every video I ever do, excuse me, if I only help one person, to me, that's amazing. That's one person that I helped. That's one person I impacted. And that makes me feel really good. You know, I just wish that more people, like I said earlier, I wish that more people love themselves, truly. For me, that's the biggest factor is people don't love themselves as much as they should, or as much as I think they should. Maybe it's that. I have these high thoughts that people should truly love themselves inside and out, regardless of anything they've been through. Before I work on this part of the eye, I'm going to work on this part of the eye. And we're going to go ahead and go with, now we're going to go ahead and go with the Blissful, because the Blissful is a really nice, like, bright, happy color. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Yes!
My friend, it was funny, because I came and these two people were fighting. I'm like, what's going on? He didn't answer me. Then I said, I'm bored. And then he said, gummy bears, and he left.
Gummy bears! Apparently, we're talking about gummy bears. You don't know. I thought you just said he said gummy bears.
Yes, and then he just put it. I don't know what he meant.
Gummy bears!
Mommy, can we get gummy bears?
Wow. Of course you would.
Can we?
Maybe. I didn't say yes. I said maybe.
So, yay.
No, yeah.
That's a potential chance of getting gummy bears. So, yay.
I see where her mind is. Forget mommy. I want candy. Candy.
Gummy bears.
Candy.
Gummy bears and gummy worms.
There's still candy.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. No.
Child, nobody asked from the peanut gallery. Anyway,
I'm from the peanut gallery.
you are from the peanut gallery.
Oh, no.
Yes, you are.
Then how am I your child?
Because I picked you up out of the peanut gallery and I was like, oh, this is the cutest. I want it.
No,
and here you are.
dropped me.
I did not do it on purpose. And that was a long time ago.
So.
Suck my toe all the way to Mexico, riding on a buffalo.
Rather not, you can have Dad do that.
Child.
SB, she's doing it live on YouTube and Facebook.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, no. Jeez. Yeah, not.
You're so totally welcome.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So, some more Blissful to this eye. Sis!
Stop.
I went from serious to goofy.
Stop.
Never.
Stop.
Not when it means people laugh. Because that would be the whole point of both videos. Is to be real, yet get people to laugh.
What if they are not to laugh?
This one?
What?
Sorry, guys. double YouTube, Facebook, YouTube, Facebook, YouTube, Facebook.
The heck was that?
That was me being
Sounded
me.
like a cow and it's having a seizure.
Have you ever heard a cow have a seizure?
No,
So then how do you know I sound like a cow having a seizure if you've never heard a cow have a seizure?
because you usually have different names, like you sound like this, but you've never heard it, so.
I think that looks pretty good.
Let me see.
Well, then bring your butt over here so you can see. I'm trying to do 2 lives here.
Okay, let me see. I am too busy for that.
There we go.
Mom, should I do my kitchen first or my dining table?
Do your dining table.
Okay.
So, we're making up.
What the heck was that?
That was me having a bah moment. Oh, Pookie, can you do me a favor? Can you please bring them to me?
She's stuck on gummy bears, Mom. Do you
Wait,
not
where's
see
the
that?
medicine cabinet?
Oh my god.
In the bathroom, behind the mirror. Big mirror, right above the sink.
Sorry, I didn't know that was the medicine cabinet.
Kids nowadays. Wow.
Where do you think we got it from, Mom?
I wasn't asking you, Peanut Gallery, again.
I don't care if you ask me or not.
All right, next color.
Alert.
Thank you for the advertisement. And you just smacked your hand on the vacuum. Are you happy now?
No.
Don't laugh at your sister. You've done some crazy stuff too, like sliding off a TV in the basement.
I know.
Right? So don't tease your sister.
It's funny though.
Funny.
That's funny.
You are funny. And
Sorry.
so we're going with the darker color for just the corner right here
I don't know what that was, but it came out.
because I thought that would be really cool. And it's called Aubergine. Aubergine. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm probably just saying it wrong and I keep saying it the same way. But
You
yes.
do not care.
I don't at the moment. But we're going to get these eyes.
Oh, I got it. That was weird. But
What do you guys think? So good? Do you think it looks good? Do you think it looks nice? I don't know. You guys over here are probably going, I don't see anything. Which would make sense because you're so far away. Whoop! Don't drop the phone. Oh my lord, the lighting in here.
how are you able to do your makeup? Because not only now you're
Okay. There we go. Nope, that don't work either. How about this?
God put this dang chair.
I'm trying to find a good lighting. In the mouth. Have that. Have that there. Nope. You guys sadly no. Alright, so you guys can keep watching. And then when I get to
When you get to
the finished point, I will go into better lighting. But every night you guys are just gonna have to guess with me.
I think there's something seriously wrong with it.
But yeah, again, what are some fun things you guys like to do? What are some fun things you guys like to watch or participate in or You know, what makes you happy? What makes you feel good? What brings you joy? Are you talking to me or are you just making noise over there?
I said, Mom.
Well, I can't understand you when you do it like that, but yes.
Hi.
Child, you weirdo. No, not that. Frost, no. So next. Next.
I'm not tired.
We're gonna give this a whirl. Some sparkle, maybe. If it'll cooperate with me. Not bad. I love doing makeup. I don't do it very often, but
Boy, that table's small.
when I do, it's like, yay! My cat Frost.
She's not bothering.
Of course not. She's a little lover.
Give her to me. I'm loving on her. Give her to me.
Wait your turn.
Give her to me.
Yes, me Frost kitty. There we go.
She wants to come to me.
Let's see.
No.
Let's see.
Yeah. Oh, she wouldn't get loving on me.
Not bad.
That's because you're holding her, petting her.
But
No,
not
I'm
done
not. She
yet
was
either.
standing right there and she just popped into my arm.
I kind of got quiet because I kind of don't know what else to really say that really helps or does any good. I mean, there's only so much you can say about self-love. There's only so much you can say about truly learning to love others. You know, and without any ideas of things that people would like to hear,
Let's see.
makes it difficult to, you know.
Hey, you're good to say without any further ado.
But there we go. I think we got the eyeshadow almost complete. Me personally, honestly, I love everybody. Like, truly, I do. I love everybody. Until I am given a reason not to. And it takes a lot for me to get to that point where I'm just like, nah. And I've only reached that point with a few people. Bless you! I've only reached that point with a few people. But that was after they made some choices that they shouldn't have, or just truly in general did stuff that they know I wouldn't be okay with. So I let them go. That is definitely something that I wish a lot of people understood. the factor of it's okay to let go of people. You can have a love for them, you can even love them. But if they are affecting you in a bad way, then it's also okay to let them go completely. And don't feel bad about it because your happiness, your joy, that is more important. And if you're losing your happiness and you're losing your joy, then maybe some people need to get out because they're just not doing it for you anymore. They're not helping you and encouraging you and lifting you up and helping you to feel good. So, it's okay to let people go. It's okay.
I'll go get it.
It's okay to be alone. A lot of people are like, but I need to have people. I'm not saying don't have people, but if none of the people you're around are making you happy, then you need to maybe walk alone for a little bit. Learn to be okay with yourself. Hi, honey. Learn to be okay with you. Learn to be okay with who you are. Learn to accept yourself. And maybe that's where loving yourself will come in handy, because if you're by yourself and you're learning to rely on you, then when other people come into the picture, you'll be doing good. Yes, I know. Easier said than done. But every single person is super amazing, is super phenomenal, is super beautiful just the way they are. Some of the choices they make may not always be good, but then again, we all make bad choices at some point in time in our life. Do we learn from them? Or do we keep making the same mistake, hoping for a different outcome? It's a lot. There's a lot of different factors. There's a lot of different things. But we're all in this boat together, and the boat is called life. And either you're going to walk it with your head held high, shoulders back, strong, knowing that you can accomplish things, or you're going to continue to let people walk all over you and tell you what you should do and how you should do and when you should do, and be miserable. And ain't nobody really want to be miserable. And if you're already miserable, then honey, walk tall and do your thing. Don't be miserable no more. You don't need that. It's not a good look for you. Miserable is not a good look for anybody. So, try to find happiness. Try to find joy. Try to find peace. And know that, you know what? You may not be where you envisioned yourself back when you were a kid and you were asked, where do you see yourself when you grow up? But it could be worse. It really could. You just don't know what other people are going through, and people don't know what you're going through, because of course, in most cases and scenarios, we try to keep our lives private. We don't want people to know certain things because of fear of judgment, which is really sad that while people are rocking their own storm, their own journey, their own path, they gotta be hateful to and unkind and mean to other people who are going through the same kind of storm. Because you might think, well, what I'm going through, nobody else in the entire world is going through. Nobody understands. Nobody gets it. Nobody knows what I'm thinking. Nobody knows what I'm feeling. Well, that can be true in some cases, in some scenarios. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure out of the billions of people in the world, somebody, somewhere, is going through something similar. You know? I really don't want people to ever think they are truly alone. You know? Because you're never truly alone. And even if I haven't been through what you've been through, I might understand. You know? And that's just in general. Oh, okay, so that was the eyeliner. Next I'm doing Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel Liner. Interesting. My heart breaks for how people are towards each other nowadays. You know, like, truly. I wish that people cared more about each other. But sadly, that is not the case. You know? I don't know, you guys. I'm at a loss. Wanting people to be kind. Wanting people to learn to love themselves. Wanting people to learn to love others. I can dream, right? I can dream of better days where hate isn't the most prominent thing. It's just heartbreaking in so many ways.
Okay, I'm coming.
So, beyond the self love thing, question. How do you respond to negative people? How do you respond to hate? How do you respond to all that stuff? You know, how do you deal with it? Okay, that is so not going to work. You know, I'm just curious. don't know if I'm going to have any comments on that one.
Poofy, stop. Please don't make my hair.
You guys have all been awesome. Sticking around and watching. Don't know if I'm really helping anybody, but I'm going to keep trying. Yeah, what are you guys going to be doing for the day? Me, I am spending time with my kids.
You okay, honey?
Yeah, I'm spending time with my kiddos.
Honey, baby girl.
I love you too.
Baby girl.
Probably gonna just watch TV and do nothing.
It's doing good.
Because that's just pretty much what we do around here. And good morning.
Good morning.
My oldest is up now. For anybody on YouTube or on Facebook here that's watching, that's probably like, why so late? Well, we don't go to bed till like 3 in the morning. And I try to go to sleep as soon as I go to bed because I should have done all my talking to y'all and posting and commenting before going to bed. But for some reason, I just have a really hard time getting to sleep. And so I just lay there and stare at the roof. Because I hope that eventually I will go to sleep. But it doesn't always work that way. But there was the Elena. Not bad. Now I'm going to, I think, go ahead and do. I'll probably do the lashes last. It is time for more of Le Concealer. Get that going. So being that we don't go to bed till late, we all get up at different times. Sleepy or no sleep. We're at least I'm up. My baby's sleeping. Because they need their sleep. Ooh, concealer. Get all of the spoots. Okay. Wait, drop it in here. Not supposed to do that. There we go. Cover up some blemishes. Yeah. Goodness, you two. That's my two little dogs having their moment. Ah, life. I think I got it. No. I don't think so. I know. Calm down, y'all. My goodness. Calm it down. Okay, we're gonna. There we go. That's better. Don't know what happened. Foof. Having fun there, Foof? I lost some eyeshadow.
Oof. Boys,
There we go.
calm your horses down.
There we go. Much better. Okay. Foundation time. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. Whew. Okay. Foundation time. Here we go. Plastered everywhere. Both my foundation, well, actually, my foundation is Revlon Color Stay. Combination oily skin. My hair's all whack at the moment. But we're not done yet. So once we're done, we will fix all the messy parts. which we're getting to in just a moment. Okay. We got it in there pretty good. But we need to make sure, because we don't need to have it looking like,
Beat up Barbie doll.
yeah, kind of like that. And I love these because they keep your foundation on there, but they get rid of the whole, I've got it like caked on there kind of look. And so you kind of just dab those. Whew. Ugh. Just felt like dolling up today. Because why not? Right? Nowhere to go, nothing to do, but wanting to feel yay. So there's the foundation. Can put that away now. And before I continue, ugh. Setting primer sucks. It doesn't taste very good. And my shirt just keeps on riding up on me. How rude. Okay. So now, okay. Next. Okay, not that. I have one of these. And it's it's a hard candy highlight and contour light. So, I don't do. Oi! Dang it. Okay, I lost you for a second. My dog's big tail got in the way. There we go. Sorry about that. I don't do too much when it comes to this part because I like me face, but I do like to go under the eyeball